Hey, thank you so much for stay tuned. This is gonna be my first episode, but I'm just gonna go straight ahead onto my topic of today. My topic of today will be why. So, having a why of your healthcare profession choice, it is the most important thing when it comes to the application, when it comes as well as the decision of you having this career. So, I think that is very, very one of those life decisions that you have to make. Uh, but it's really important of having a really good reason of why do you want to pursue that specific healthcare profession. Why do you want to be a physician? Why do you want to be a veterinary? Why do you want to be a pharmacist, and so on. I think that is the most important thing, and I'm gonna give you a little bit of the three tips that it helped me to decide 100% that I wanted to pursue the medical field. And it will be, the first one will be finding volunteering and shadowing experiences. This will be very helpful for you, just not in terms for the requirements for the applications that you need to have, but in terms for you to make a more meaningful decision in the future of what profession or what career do you want to have. So as far as the undergrad choice, you can be anything. You can be a dancer, you can be anything as long as you excel on what you do and you be the best on what you do. It doesn't matter because you can take the requirements for the sciences and you can be still an actor. So be mindful of that. But just talking about my first tip, it's very important that you have that volunteer experience because it will allow you to see if this is something that you want to do in the future. But also, it will see that if you will be able to keep a very professional situation, doesn't matter if it's very funny experience of the case that you are seeing. So you will see as well if you are really adequate uh, for what it takes to do that health profession. Let's say that you're a surgeon, you want to be a surgeon, but you're really afraid of blood, or you kind of like have like a gag reflex for blood. Well, maybe the medical field won't be for you. But I mean, I'm telling you that those are the things that you can work really hard, and those are things that you really can um, overcome with time. But even though it will help you as well to find out if, like, okay, yeah, this is something I want to do. My second choice will be be mindful of all the phases of the health profession. But what I mean by that is not at the bottom of the good phase. No, no, no. I'm talking about the practical part versus the business part. It's really important that you know how is run the healthcare profession that you are doing. The practical part, it will be along with the first tip that I told you. Just finding a volunteer and shadowing, or even working in the field, you will get a much direct exposure of it. And of my second tip, you will get a lot of more exposure about it. uh, but you need to be mindful of that. You need to be mindful of all the documentation that is gonna be doing, that is very rigorous, all the laws and policies you will learn with the time. But you need to be mindful that that is part of the job. The documentation is part of the job, and how the system and the healthcare system works is part of the job. So you need to be mindful of your community and you need to be mindful of those policies and laws. But you will learn it with the future, and not telling you to just go Google it and finding out and memorize them now. But it's more mindful of asking yourself if knowing all these things, knowing that I have to do all this documentation, while also practice and do these whole practices, if it's something that I will be able to do. So that is a really important question that you need to ask yourself. My third tip will be something that I mentioned. before, and is finding a job that is related to the field that you're interested. Why? Because you will have a more direct exposure about it, and obviously it will be financially very beneficial for you, but it will be a more bigger experience uh, that you can get out of it, because you will see both parts. You will see the practical part, and you will see the documentation, and you will see kind of like a direct exposure of work exposure of anything. So as far as some of the works that you can do, I just narrowed down the most meaningful ones, uh, but mostly all of them they need a technical degree. Some of them they train you for it, but mostly all of them require certification. So for the medical field, I narrowed down CNA, which is nurse assistant, EMS, which is paramedics. Um, um, we have scribes, so medical scribes they can work everywhere, from veterinary all the way to medicine, and we have a veterinary assistants, dental assistants, and medical assistants. So they kind of close to the CNA, but they're mostly doing the scribe part and also practical part. So you will get like the whole experience. Personally, I think that is the best. Medical assistants, you will get both sides of it. But I mean, any school you will learn everything. I mean, any of the technical degrees or anything of the jobs, you will learn a lot, tons, a lot that you won't learn in your undergrad time. Oh, so that was like all the tips that I have for today and the topic that I had for today. But please, if you have any questions, just let me know in the descriptions below or comment in my Facebook page, and I will be glad to answer your questions. And also, if you are from other countries and have other questions, just please just send me that question related. Please, the questions related to what I discussed today or that is related to the medical field, please. And yeah, just refer me if you know someone that needs some help. I will be glad to help them. I think that I wanna make this video to help you guys, more than help me myself. It will be to help you guys reach those goals that you want to. So please, if you have any questions, just send me a message, of anything related to the healthcare professions. It doesn't matter which one. I will be glad to help. If you are already in a healthcare profession, just send me a message if you want to contribute to the website, and I will be glad to make you an administrator, and you can do videos as I do. I will be glad to let you do it as well. And if you know someone that you will benefit from this information, please just refer them to me, or then tell them to like my page and follow my YouTube channel, subscribe. Doesn't matter, as long as people will benefit of what I do, is what I must what I'm most concerned about. So thank you so much again, and this will be everything for today, but I will see you next time. So bye.